Cool. We have all of this configured apart from the interface, which we're going to name it as Customer Repository. And basically this guy here will be responsible for interacting with our database, meaning that it will be responsible for performing all the CRUD operations and any other complex queries. So let's open up IntelliJ, and in here I'm going to collapse this and open up project, and here let's create a new Java class, and this will be named as Customer Repository. And let's make this as an interface, and all we have to do in order for this interface to manage our entity in terms of CRUD, we have to say extends and then JPA repository. So this comes from Spring Framework.data.jpa repository.jpa repository. So this right here is an interface that extends CRUD repository and paging and sorting as well, and query by example. And basically, I'm not going to go too much into detail, but you'll see the methods that with this extension here, this interface will have in order to perform CRUD operations. Now, two things that we have to add. One is generic. So we have to tell it which entity that we want this to act upon, and that is customer. And also, what is the data type for customer ID? So customer, the ID data type is an integer. So let's go back, and this is integer. There we go. And to be honest, we are done. So here we don't have to say at repository. So this is not needed for this interface. So it's done by default for us. So as you saw before, we had to add this annotation to classes that interact with our database. So here I'm just going to comment this. So I'm going to comment this, and in fact, let me just delete it so there's no confusion around. There we go. And to be honest, this is it. Now with this interface, we can change our implementation to read from our database.